Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on the Saturday, November 21st, 2020. I'm a little puffy this morning. I haven't had much sleep. I was up late, talking on the phone and watching YouTube videos pertaining to the death of MO3, many allegations, many assumptions, hype, rhetoric, you know how it goes. This video may not be for some of my fans, those of you who aren't into rap, music, you can bypass this video. But I want to get a little grimy and gutter because this is a grimy gutter situation and scenario and death of a young man. So as I stated, if you're not into commentary about the rap industry, you can bypass this video and check me out on another video. What I want to say is I'm disgusted, I'm pissed off, I'm angry because I'm sick of young men, black men being murdered in the street, period. Doesn't matter who it is that committed the crime. I'm just fed up. I am a rap fan. I've been a rap fan for many years. I'm 49 years old. I don't have any shame in saying that I'm a rap fan. It's my prerogative. It's my choice. I am very disgusted with the death of MO3. I discovered him 2.5 years ago. He and Yellow Beezy, matter of fact. I like both of their music. I'm going on record saying that. Hell, I don't know them. I like the music, the beat, I also like the fact that MO3 could sing. You understand what I'm saying? I feel he had mad talent, to me, my opinion. Right now, there's a lot of innuendos going on the internet pertaining to who killed him, why. I've listened to various channels. I've commented on Carlos King's channel. So please go over to his channel and check him out. I also was watching Planet of the Fakes last night as well. Shout out to Planet of the Fakes because I do like their commentary over there on occasion. I'm going to talk about a lot of things, so bear with me because I'm going to try to tie everything into the rap game, the street life, and how this sad situation came to be, the death of MO3. I don't even know where to start. First of all, we don't know these people, these musicians, entertainers. And I think what happens with many famous people, up and rising people in the entertainment business, people think they know them. People think they know what they're about. And everything's about perception. And I keep telling my fans that. I tell people every day like that. That what I think of you or somebody else, another person is not going to think. Okay? So some people in the street may think they knew MO3, Pastor, excuse me. Some people thought they knew him. Was he affiliated? Gang life? Opposition? Don't like him? Opposite gang, whichever? That causes problems. So then you go into the music industry and you claim to be affiliated. People are going to have a problem. The opposite side through are going to have a problem. And that's what you see in the rap life. Is most musicians who rap, most of them are affiliated. Okay? They have a side. We don't have to go there, but you understand what I'm saying. So then they start to rap. They start to become famous. People start to know them. Now, the opposition, they have a problem with him because he's claiming this. She's claiming that. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got people hating you and don't even know you. You know, you might be this side or that side. And the opposite side is like, I don't like that nigga because he's this. Yeah, I'm saying, excuse my language. But you don't know him. Just like you don't know that nigga in the street that's on the other team. Yes, the Queen's going to keep it real today. You see, that's what's wrong with us as people. We think we know people, but we don't know people. And it doesn't matter if you're affiliated in the gang life. You still don't know the people that you're mad at or got a problem with. Maybe they did something to your cousin, your mama, your auntie. Now you got a problem with him and the people who are affiliated with that kind. You still feel that way if they live in New York, Afghanistan. Well, he a blood. I ain't a blood. I don't like him. I don't like them. But you don't know them. You follow me? Okay. All this hype going on social media about this man's life, who they think killed him, the motive. There's rumors circulating about a girl that he allegedly visited. There's allegations that she allegedly posted things to social media that he would come to her house and play cards. I don't know. I haven't verified any of this. I really don't even want to get into tracking nobody's commentary on Facebook because Facebook is a dirty bitch. Yeah, I'm saying it. It's an entity But people have made it dirty by their commentary and their hype and their rhetoric and assumptions about a person's life and this and that and their opinion. What happened to MO3 on that fateful evening, which led up to the next day that he was gunned down on the interstate? Where was he? Who was he with? Was it a setup? Did he visit a young lady and she set him up? Did she call somebody in to let him know he was at her home? Or had somebody just been following him in general? Somebody wanted him dead, they didn't like him. Was it a beef, old beef, new beef? What was the motive for killing that young man? What did MO3 do to you, honey, that you felt it was necessary for you to follow him on the interstate, cause him to crash his car, shoot at the car, also injuring another bystander in another car? MO3 gets out of the said car, runs for his life, because many of us have questioned why he would get out of the vehicle. But as some have stated, they believe that he was boxed in, so he did what he thought was best at that time. And you still followed that man down the interstate, open in broad daylight, and gunned him down as if he was gutter trash. And who were you to take his life? You know what I'm saying that? Because a lot of times, the things that go on in the street, whether you're affiliated or not, it's really about nothing. 9 times out of 10, it's about nothing. The rap game is a vicious game because you see, everything in life is about human beings. Everything. The schoolhouse, the job, the neighborhood, the community, the apartment building is made up of people. We make everything what it is. And we have surely made a mess of everything. Rappers have been beefing with one another for years, talking about each other, going off because this one is on this side, this team. And a lot of that is gang affiliation that you see in the rap game. A rapper may be a Blood or a Crip, and somebody's this or that. And as I state, he gets to run his mouth talking about this and that, throwing up signs. Now you got enemies on some BS. And people tend to side with people that they like or they're affiliated with. So naturally, if I'm a Blood, I'm going to like a rapper because he's a Blood. You see where I'm going? And God forbid he starts to talk crazy about another man, woman, who's of the opposite team. Now I got a problem with them. But in the end, it ain't really your problem, now is it? You don't know the man that you like, that you idolize, nor do you know the people he beefing with. There has been beef between he and Yellow Beezy. I don't know if this has anything to do with his death. And I'm not making any claims because, as I state, I don't know any of these individuals, nor do I know what happened on that fateful afternoon. But it needs to stop. I don't even know what those two were beefing about. And I was devastated when I found out about that. Or maybe devastated is a high word to use. Disappointed. Because I thought, here are 2 talented young men rapping, coming from the same city. Why can't you two get along? Why can't you two collaborate? Now, some of you will probably jump on and tell me the 411 about why Yellow Beezy and MO3 didn't get along. I don't know. Really, to me, it's nonsense. Because if either party hasn't done something directly to the other one, then what the hell you arguing about, fighting about, mad about? What is the hell going on out here? You see, a lot of young men who rap have been in the street. They have hustled. So that's what they talk about in their songs. Rap, sing, whichever. Their life in the street, what they did in the street. Some of it may be rhetoric. Some of it may be lies. Who's to say? Only people in the street going to come back and give the 411 what they think is the truth or not in a song and how that person actually lives while they were on the street. And that's another thing I'm tired of hearing. He ain't this. He ain't that. He ain't from that hood. He ain't from over there. He ain't hard. Just like some commentary's been about MO3 singing. That's too soft. Well, damn. The man can't have talent. He can't sing. He can't play the piano. So he ain't hard if he knew how to play the violin and can rap. Well, I'll be damned. Shut your mouth. You see, that's our problem. We talk too much. We got something to say about everything. We worried about how tall the black man is, how short he is, if he's chubby, if he got a stomach, he got a scar, if he's missing an eye, whatever it may be. We talk too much. We worried about stuff that's superficial. You understand what I'm saying? Stupidity. And 9 times out of 10, MO3 is dead because of stupidity and ignorance and envy and jealousy. and a slow mindset. A person who has no empathy, a person who is vindictive. Because that's what stems all this animosity in the world in the first place. And not just the rap game, music industry, entertainment business, life in general. People are vindictive. People are jealous-hearted. People are miserable. People are insecure with themselves. And they carry that BS around on their shoulders every day. And it seeps out into the world. And then they get other people to join in with them. Now you got some more miserable-ass folks walking around mad at somebody about nothing. About nothing. And I'm fed up. I'm fed up with everything going on in the world right now. From politics to entertainment to regular civilians, neighbors, everybody. Because everybody's acting a plum donkey ass and needs to grow up. MO3 was a talented man. Very talented. And I've heard other rappers from Dallas, their music on YouTube, and I can say some of these guys, you know, they have talent. I'm not no hater. That's one thing about the Queen. I don't hate. I listen. If I like it, I like it. Whether they affiliated with gangs, whatever, I don't care about none of that stupid stuff. But one thing I will not do is aid into the demise of my black American brother, sister. And that's just who the Queen is. What happened to MO3? Who killed this man and why was he murdered? Does this young lady that everyone is talking about have anything to do with his death? The sisters, there's hype about that they may know something. And that's another thing I was commenting about on Mr. Carlos King's channel. Why would the sisters know anything? What would they have to gain by MO3 being murdered? Why would you want him murdered? I found it interesting watching the video of the three women lying in the bed talking, and the one girl was being interviewed by the talking to the psychic lady and the medium or whatever, and she was talking. But that's what was interesting. Allegedly, she's not the girl who was dating MO3 or messing with him, but she was doing all the talking in the video. I found that interesting that the quiet one laid in the cut and didn't say anything, but the storyline is about she. Now, I'm not trying to throw no shade. I'm just saying. Why you didn't have much to say, homegirl? You see, once again, everything is about perception. I don't know what the hell's going on in Dallas. But whatever's going on in Dallas, it needs to stop. All this murdering of people, killing young men, those rappers that were shot recently. You see, as I say, there are a lot of insecure people. Hell, was that a hit on them guys? I don't know. I don't live there. My ear ain't to the street. And I don't usually revel in he said, she said, and gossip, because sometimes it's just a bunch of people talking, don't know what the hell they're talking about. And then sometimes there's some truth to the street gossip. But to me, it seems like somebody is angry out there in Dallas. The fact that you will go in a public place and shoot up people, and they all happen to be rappers, that's telling you something right there. Somebody's mad as hell, somebody is envious and jealous as hell. And that's one thing I've learned about the game of life. People do not want to see you come up. People do not want to see you exceed. People don't want to see you do well. So you out here making a name for yourself. You joining on the bandwagon with another up-and-coming rapper and or one that's already made a name for himself, herself. You feeling some type of way. Why not me? Well, as they say, it ain't your time to shine. So you don't have no right to go out here trying to rob nobody, kill nobody, because it ain't your time to shine. And maybe you don't have no talent to shine. Did that ever occur to you? You see, a lot of people don't have talent or have the talent that others have. So now they're walking around mad as the damn world. So now we want to plot shit. We want to set somebody up. We want to rob them. We want their money. We want their jewelry. We want their car. But it ain't yours. Because see, what you fail to realize, because you're obviously not a Christian, you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in God. What the devil stole, he's got to give it back 7 times. Come on with it. So whoever murdered MO3, you just threw away your entire life 9 times out of 10 over some bullshit. Because ain't nothing worth you going out there gunning that man down He has not done anything to you directly. And although we are not supposed to take a life, even if somebody has done something to us, but we know how tempers flare and people get angry, hold a grudge, and they say to hell with it. I ain't got nothing to lose. But you see, as I state, I don't believe this murder's over anything substantial. And 9 times out of 10, most of these murders of these young people in the street it ain't about nothing. I ain't saying that some of these young people that get murdered aren't grimy. I'm sure some of them are. And I'm sure some have done some nasty things to folks, and retribution came home. But the law says we're not supposed to take the law into our own hands. I'm not one to say what we should and should not do, because I know I'm a human and I can easily pop off myself. We're all tainted. We all can seek revenge on others who have wronged us or who we felt have wronged us. But I'm saying today, in the death of MO3, I got a feeling it ain't about nothing. It's just about some insecure person mad at the world because their shit ain't tight. Yeah, I said it. Excuse me for the language. But you know I'm talking about gutter business, so I have to get a little gutter today. I want to give my condolences to his family. I meant to say that in the beginning because I have my thoughts all over the place. How I want to tie this video in with all this hype and rhetoric and gossip and he said, she said. Too many black men are losing their lives out here in the street by police, by other black Americans. We're getting a lot of hype because of the high deaths in the urban communities by other blacks. We're criticized for wanting to follow the Black Lives Movement. Why are we worried about the police killing us when we kill each other every day? Well, you see, it don't make no damn difference. Who said we want to be killed by a black man? Ain't nobody rallying for wanting a black man to kill another black man. See, some of you white people need to check yourself because you know what the hell you're talking about. See, you want to use excuses. You want to use that as a defense. Well, y'all killing each other anyway, so what does it matter that the pig wants to kill you? Because it does matter. Because you ain't got no business putting your hands on them. Just like a black man ain't got no business out here murdering his own kind for no damn reason. The rule is the same, no matter who's doing the shooting. Did you hear that? Okay. We have come a mighty long way as black people, but we have a long way to go. We're public enemy number 1. And what we are doing to ourselves out here in the street, this hating for no reason, it's got to stop. We have got to learn to love thyself. And that's what all this mess and mayhem is going on and buffoonery in the street and in the world, period. It's because people don't love thyself. You see, if you love thyself, you'll think highly of yourself, and you will take that same initiative in thinking about others. And you'll be more apt to be more kind to others because you have empathy. Because you see, if you're an empty vessel, you don't care about yourself. You ain't gonna care about your mama, your neighbor, Pookie, Ray Ray, nobody. And I'm just keeping it 100. You gotta love yourself. You gotta think highly of yourself. So therefore, you can think highly of others. But if you are an empty vessel and you are walking around lost and confused and a hater and vindictive and spiteful and jealous, envy-hearted, you don't have no problem robbing a man or woman, snuffing them out, violating them, because you see you don't love yourself. And I'm in trouble today because I really like MO3's music. I like his music, excuse me, the president. I like his music, although the man is no longer living. And I am befuddled and beside myself with his death. I was sick to death. I was sick when I heard that man was killed. And then the fact that there's pictures of him floating around on the interstate. Of course, I was curious myself because I'm a human. It's sad. And it's sad now that you got all these rumors circulating that it could be affiliated with a girl that he messed around with. Also, nasty rumors that he was tender dick. Wow. That's kind of deep to say, don't you think? Because, you know, there's a lot of you out there like that. Quit playing. Call a spade a spade. Talk about yourself. When you become famous, up and coming, which is soever, you can't do what you did before. You can't walk around in the mall. You can't just go show up at people's houses and barbecues and get your little something on the side. Sit around and chill, play cards, drink. Because you see, you have something that they don't have. And that is money, nice things, a home. You are recognized in the public, so you can no longer just walk up in people's homes in public places as if you are not famous or well known, let's say. I'm not saying you need to disown people, not talk to people, fraternize, but you got to choose how you roam. And I think all of you know that. You need to have people that you trust on your team and pay them well to guard you. You can't get just any old body guarding you. That's just common sense. You need to have an entourage, and you need to pay them, treat them well, so they can hold your life in high regard. The issue with Lil Boosie, that was sad to me. He comes to town, now y'all want to shoot him. All this other stuff about he came to do something. What the hell was he going to do? He came to see about his friend, to pay his respect. Why you messing with him? Why you got to shoot him? What he done to you? You see, this is a ripple effect, and it's not going to stop. And it shows you, as I have said, you all are empty out here, empty vessels. You don't have nothing to live for. You don't have nothing to strive for. You ain't got no hustle in you. You ain't got no grind in you. That's why it's so easy for you to get up and find somebody, follow them around, rob them, kill them, and it may be somebody that you hang with. Yeah, we got them kind too. Ride or die, so they say, but they plotting your demise all along. You all need to sit down somewhere, you young people. Find you something to do. Find you something to focus on. Stop hating on people you don't know a damn thing about, because you forget we are all of the flesh. We are all tainted, and we all may not shine at the same time. So stop wasting your life trying to harm other people, wasting your life running in the street trying to be something that you will never be. And all this stuff and hype about who's hard in the industry, who ain't, who's soft. Come on with all that. What set they from in, what block they from in. They ain't done nothing. So how hard you got to be? You got to murder somebody to be considered hard in the street? You're a rapper. You got to have murdered somebody to be considered a hard rapper? You from the suburbs, so you really ain't hard? You know, I hear it all pertaining to the rap game. See, you all don't have no focus, some of you. And some of you who watch these videos, you're just as crazy too. And you may not be in the street, you may not be affiliated, but you're just as crazy. You're hopping from channel to channel, looking at all this old crazy nonsense and hyping up stuff with your stupid comment, when that's the problem with a lot of people. You don't have no focus. And that's what's wrong with social media right now. Everybody is hunting down stories on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube videos, trying to see the 411, who's saying what, talking about stuff you don't know, throwing out nasty rumors about people you don't know nothing about. You weren't there when the crime happened. You don't know the people, and you're just adding to the madness of what is already fucked up situation. Death is final. There is no coming back. There is no repeat. MO3 is gone. He is gone like so many other rappers who have lost their lives here recently. King Von, Pop Smoke. I just discovered Pop Smoke a couple months ago. I thought, my God, talented, but dead. Everybody ain't your friend. And that's the spoken word. Everybody ain't your friend. And everybody ain't going to like you. So you need to stay woke out here, whether you are a musician or everyday civilian. You need to keep your eyes on the prize, and that is life. Focus on living. Stop all this unnecessary hating, because it's short-lived. Because you should know that if you go out here and snuff out somebody, that same path you will possibly walk down yourself. and it'll be all for what? I'm praying for all you young black men in the music industry. I'm praying for all you young black men who are walking the earth. I'm also praying for those of you who are still in the street life and you feel it necessary to continue that life. You need to find yourself. You need to redeem yourself before it's too late, because you don't want to end up running for your life down an open highway in broad daylight, praying that your life will be spared. You don't want to end up like that. You don't want to end up like that. My condolences and prayers to MO3's family and children. I'm praying for all of you young people out there, because a lot of you are misguided and you have lost hope. I'm praying for those in the industry that you watch your tongue and you watch your disposition, because you see that tongue can surely get you fucked up. Know when to be quiet. Know when to say, I'm going to bow out. Thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. This is Everyday Shenanigans. I love all of you. Thank you for my new fans and your comments. You all check out Carlos King, Planet of the Fakes. See, Queen ain't no hater. Never been. I'm out of here. God bless all of you. Have a safe weekend and mask up. Bye-bye.